Hello there. Alexandra Rodriguez uploaded a new vlog today, April 25th, so we will take a look at that together. It is called Starting My Beginner Garden plus Spring Reset Vibes. No mention of Weight Watchers in the title, but her thumbnail did have at least one photo of food, so we'll see if it comes up at all.
I chose violence, choosing women's mediums. There's no way to get on a hammock cutely, in my opinion.
I cannot wait to see that clip of her trying to get in a hammock. That should be entertaining.
Mom and Dad date time.
I like that fresh spring air.
It's a beautiful day. Mom and Dad are having some time out alone. Stop number one is brunch, baby. Okay, breakfast.
Of course, they have to go out to eat. I think a lot of us, going out to eat is just something to do, and I do understand that. But for somebody who is trying to watch their weight and diet, she just goes out to eat too much, in my opinion. You never really know what a restaurant is putting in their food in terms of oils and butters and things. So this meal, well, it looks like turkey bacon and eggs. How much oil or butter was used to cook that? Same with the potatoes, it looks like, that's underneath the bread, although our girl does not eat carbs, remember? She does not like carbs, she says.
Breakfast, got turkey bacon, scrambled eggs, potato, some sourdough, and a little salad. Looks delicious. Yarn got the creme brulee French toast. That looks so good. Little fit check. Love these pants.
I think she's posted these pants before on Instagram, right? I feel like we've seen them before. This outfit, I don't think it's really all that bad. I see the vibe she's going for. I think it looks comfortable. And the pants really do camouflage this area right here in her front, which I think is for the best for her. That's a really unfortunate looking area on her body. So we all know she looks huge from the side. It's like from the front, even as she said, she photographs thinner, whatever that means. So from the side, I'm sure she looks like a fucking blimp. But from the front, at least, the outfit is, I think, relatively flattering compared to some of the things that she squeezes herself into.
They're from an online boutique I can't remember. Old Navy square neck top. I'm so excited because this video is sponsored by Lowe's. So shout out to them. I'm a fan. So we are going to get our spring on in this vlog because you want to know what? It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. And I just want to springify the home. Springify.
It's time.
It's time. And Lowe's has so many great.
So that's why Yar is in this vlog and seemingly putting on a little bit of a personality compared to his usual fucking dead fish vibes. It's because it's sponsored. So he knows that they're going to rake in some money with this so that he can get, whatever new gadget or toy he's angling for.
Great spring deals right now, so let's go check it out. So as you guys know, I really am dying to start a garden. I've been talking about it for a while, and I feel like it's the perfect time to do it. I want to get like a raised garden bed to put on our back deck. Oh, I bet they have so many good flowers too. I don't know why all
it's the perfect time because you are being sponsored by Lowe's.
This just makes me so happy, and it reminds me of when I was a kid, and every spring my mom would get the yard all pretty. She's a big gardener, and I'm feeling inspired now that I am a mom. Ooh, this is nice.
Why do you feel inspired only now that you're a mom to do something that actually has nothing to do with being a mom? Gardening is mom's garden, dad's garden for sure, but you do not have to be a parent to garden or want to garden or be inspired by gardening at all. Being a mom is Alex's latest identity. She often refers to things as, mom vibes, mom outfit, mom friendly, mom this, mom that. This will be now her mom hobby in her mom garden with her mom plants. And I just find it pretty pathetic. I feel like she has no personality or identity of her own. And I don't know why she always has to reference it's a mom thing, right? Because it really doesn't matter. It just has nothing to do with the other. So I don't get it, and I find it really obnoxious.
To put along like our porch, like the back deck little walls. I love that. So these are cool.
Those look so fake and tacky.
Flowers, herbs. I'm definitely going to get some seeds, vegetable seeds. So what I'm most excited for is growing our own vegetables. I'm going to start small because I'm a little bit new to this. Yar eats a lot of tomato and we really like kale. So I'm thinking kale because I was talking to, you guys know my best friend Lily, she's good at this stuff, and she said that kale is a great like low space, like it grows up, not wide. But I like on the back of each of these, it says the depth that you need to plant it and the spacing that it will take up. Days to harvest, days to germ, and then it also says when to start planting. So I love that. So I think I'm gonna do kale. I need to look at the garden beds first. Oh my gosh, why do I love this little bunny garden plush? Gotta get you citronella candles. Ooh, what is this? Do I need this? Oh my god, I have a lot to learn, you guys. This is not gonna be perfect, but I am like very, very excited.
Couldn't Lowe's like give her some advice? If they're sponsoring this video, could they not have like, I don't know, hooked her up with someone or some information just about kind of the essentials of what she should get to start her garden based on her goals and what she wants to plant?
Just to like, I don't know, just to get started. I don't know why. I just like, I feel like I'm becoming more and more like my mom since I became a mom. Like, I never thought I'd want to garden. Oh my god.
There it is again. I think I've become more and more like my mom as I get older, and I'm not a mom. So I think that just happens. I think it's just aging. And it's just maturing, although I wouldn't necessarily call Alex mature. Um, yeah.
Gosh, look at all these pretty outdoor furniture sets. Oh, I love, love. Oh my gosh. This is so nice, these gazebos. So pretty with the little lights. Oh, it has a fan. Okay, I'm out in the gardening center now. Just looking at like the soil. They have pots. So many beautiful pots. I love these. Just soaking up all these beautiful flowers. Everything smells so good. And while we're here, of course, Yar is looking at all of the fun house stuff. This is all his realm. But I think he's going to do some gardening on his end while I'm doing my gardening. He's going to mow the lawn and trim and all that because we're back to that time of year. One day we'll take on the shrubbery task of adding.
Does he even do their lawn care, or do they hire somebody? I would be extremely surprised if they don't hire someone to take care of their lawn.
That around our fence, but I don't want to like overwhelm myself like as much as I want to just get all the flowers. I need to just start with my vegetable garden. Gosh, I just love hydrangeas. Got all this stuff for spring cleanup. Oh, this is very convenient. Leaf and lawn shoot. All right, you guys, here is what we grabbed. High-rise elevated garden bed. I got some gardening gloves. Are these?
Those, she already showed it in the preview, but those you can tell are way too small for her. What was she thinking? Getting a size medium gloves. I mean, just looking at them, they look so small. Her fat hands are not going to fit in there.
Cute. And then got lots of soil. I got the organic raised bed soil, trusted brand. So yeah, so excited to get home and springify the house. And then spontaneous purchase, a hammock. Anderson loves to swing, so I think he would love to like.
Okay, so all she got was soil, a raised bed, and gloves. Was her sponsorship limited to like, I don't know, only spending like $70 or something? I don't know how much soil is. It could be more. What about like little shovels and the seeds and everything? Maybe she's just not showing that, or maybe she has some of this stuff at home, but it seems like she could have gotten more than what she did.
Laying this with me, and I just love hammocks, and it's such a beautiful day. The weather's getting good. I think this is going to be so nice to have. I've been wanting a hammock for a while. All right, we're home. I'm about to change into my gardening outfit. Yar's going to do yard work, like I said, while I set up my garden. He's bringing everything to the porch for me. We're going to try a new flavor of the Built Puff protein bars. I'm finally trying the mint chip, and I'm super excited. I ordered them off TikTok shop, so let's see if it's as good as the brownie batter. I feel like it's going to be so good. So, yeah, tastes like literally mint chocolate chip ice cream, which is like one of my favorites. All right, the clip.
This is the third flavor of those stupid Built bars that we've seen her try in the last, like, I don't know, 4 vlogs or so. I'm already sick of hearing about them.
Has been activated into sport mode, and my contacts were bothering me today, so took them out, changed into some bike shorts and an oversized t-shirt so we can garden. You guys said you like these glasses. I guess it's a little better with makeup on, but in that yard work, he has no idea I'm recording. Let's see how long it takes him, his music and his headphones. You can't feel my presence? You can't feel my presence? Wow. This is kind of shocking.
What is Yar thinking in this moment? I'm pretty sure he can sense your presence. You cast a large shadow with your large body, and I think he just doesn't want to acknowledge you. He's got his earbuds in. He's probably listening to like a guided meditation or something to try to fucking dissociate away from his life.
Let's see how long it takes. It's been 18 seconds. Hello? 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 There it is. I was just trying to see how long it would take for you to notice me. 35 seconds. How are you guys?
Oh my god. Not even a smile or anything. Like, the love is absent from this marriage, in my opinion.
Upon further research, it would appear tomatoes, they seem a little bit difficult. So kale, on the other hand, kale is looking very simple.
Tomatoes aren't difficult, I don't think. I know even the most basic of gardeners grow tomatoes. Maybe if you start with the plant and not from seeds. So that's the other thing. She could have gotten a few like plants, right? That are already kind of started and you just transfer them, and maybe that's considered cheating in the hardcore gardening world. I don't know, but you still got to tend to them and help them grow and, nurture them.
We are in the correct planting time, April to June. Days to germ, 8 to 12. Days to harvest, 65, so stand by. Depth, 1/4 inch. Spacing, 12 inches by 12 inches. So perhaps we'll just start with this. Sow in open ground, well exposed when soil is warm. Thin plants are a few inches tall. Pick early and often to encourage production. Well, it's not going in the open ground. Good to know that it says the soil should be warm. I will listen. So perhaps I'll build this. It is sunny. I'll get the soil in and let the soil really...
I can already tell that this adventure of hers will probably be short-lived and not very successful. As with a lot of her hobbies, she gets quite manic about them and really invested in them, and then they kind of drop off.
All this done while he's asleep, but I'm really excited to see if he likes the hammock. I've got my glove.
God damn! The chin. Oh! Holy Lord. She's looking like Harry Potter with these glasses. Harry Potter and the fucking half-tone chin. Wow.
But I'm really excited to see if he likes the hammock. I've got my gloves. Look how cute these are. I chose violence, choosing women's mediums, but hey, they fit. Just barely, but they fit. I mean, it literally says convenient patio gardening for vegetables, herbs, and flowers. Self-watering and easy assembly. Self-watering? How does that work? Oh, it has like a... Yeah? All right, easy assembly. So let's see here. I'm gonna take this out. High rise.
I also just noticed that she's sitting down to do this. It's like from that other video where she was sitting down to peel the eggs in her kitchen, and it's like, you can't stand for 15 minutes to do this stuff.
Cultivated garden. All right, you guys, I'm gonna focus.
Make a decision.
I'm gonna skip the ad, of course, but I love Abbott Elementary. Do you guys watch that show? It is so funny. It just made me chuckle just seeing Gregory walk in with that hat on.
Let's set this up.
Okay, she's out of the chair for now. She's focusing.
Very easy to assemble. So here are the cross brackets, the self-watering, and the tray. We're ready. We're ready to put in our soil and let it warm up before we do our seeds. The moment I've been waiting for. I feel like these are my honorary new gardener gloves that welcome me to the gardening club. I hope this is the start of something new and exciting. I would love to garden with Anderson one day. All right, let's get this soil.
What the fuck? I don't get why she does that too. She's always talking about like future things. I don't mean to sound like an asshole. Like, I understand if you're a parent, like you get excited thinking about doing things with your kid as they grow up and stuff, but she just does it a lot to the point where it doesn't sound genuine. And I don't know why she doesn't focus more on things that she can do with her son now versus when he's older. It's always like, we're going to take him here when he's older. We're going to get him this when he's older. I'm going to garden with him when he's older. I mean, you could even take him out. You could have brought him out and sat him in his little swing or in a little fucking, I don't know, little baby chair or whatever, and like let him watch you do this. Give him dirt to like put his hands in and touch the bags and talk to him while you do it, right? Like, instead of always living in this like fake future reality that you created for yourself and for your child. Also, why did she get a raised bed? I actually thought when she started all this that she was going to make garden beds in her yard. But I don't know. There's something weird about their yard. Like it doesn't look very good, and it doesn't seem like they want to put a lot of effort into like making the yard look better. Did that make sense?
All right, the hammock is done.
Mm-hmm.
How was the setup? Was it easy?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Amazing. I'll have all this stuff linked from Lowe's down below. What do we say? We test her out. It's nice. It's got like a little bit of cushion, a cute little pillow to go with it. There's no way to get on a hammock cutely, in my opinion.
I fell.
So I could like sunbathe.
Oh my God. Man, she did us so dirty by cutting out the fucking like full clip of her getting on. You can tell that that was probably so humiliating and an absolute mess to watch. Man, I'm bummed that we don't get to see that. Hey, at least we get this view. Am I right?
Oh, this is nice. I'm relaxed. It's definitely an acorn. Also, Yar was down here building and I was up there doing the soil. And he's like, you're dropping dirt on my head. This is so nice. I love it. Okay, so I have this in the sun. It's going to be really warm actually within the next week. So I might wait to plant the seeds till the soil's really warm. Please leave your tips and tricks below because I feel like I've researched so much and I'm just like still not 100% sure, but it gets a lot of sun in this spot on the deck. So I am hopeful. Welcome to being a new gardener. I literally bought
A new gardener. You've quote gardened for approximately 2 seconds, if you even want to call it that. You put together a shitty tiny raised bed and put some soil in. You didn't even plant the seeds.
8 bags of potting soil and I used 1. It's a learning curve. Judge me if you want, but they were a great price. Guys, literally if you need anything for spring, it's so...
It is a learning curve, as with most new hobbies and interests. Everything has a learning curve. People wouldn't be judging you if you just used your noggin a little bit and did a little research, asked some questions. If your mother loves to garden so much, I believe her grandmother likes to garden and is pretty successful at it. Like, why does she never ask them for some support? She says she talks to her mom all the time. I'd be up on there calling my mom, texting my mom, ask my mom to come over, do it with me, whatever. Again, has a whole sponsorship with Lowe's. She couldn't be like, do you have someone that could answer some questions for me? Not even with the sponsorship, just ask someone in the Lowe's that works there. It's just not rocket science, She just like doesn't put any thought or care into most of what she does.
Much cute stuff at Lowe's, great prices, so much variety. So thank you again to them for sponsoring this video. I will link what we bought down below if you want to start your own little garden, especially if you like.
What a shit sponsorship. If I was Lowe's, I'd be really annoyed. Again, she really didn't actually make a garden. Like we didn't even watch her put the seeds in. She didn't get any plants. At least we could have watched her like transfer some plants into a garden bed. And then you sort of at least have something to look at the end, like a finished product that's going to continue to grow and flourish. She's talking about all the variety and the great prices they had. We hardly saw her show anything in the store. She didn't show any of the prices and if they were reasonable or not. I mean, everything is so half-assed with her. It's just a quick fucking money grab and it's annoying.
Small space. We can learn and do it together. A hammock perhaps, but so much good stuff there. It's funny because even since becoming like homeowners, we just like go and peruse Lowe's like all the time. It's actually very, very funny. So yeah, thank you again to them for sponsoring.
I'm laughing at how funny it is that they go and peruse Lowe's.
I'm just kind of chilling now until Anderson wakes up, and it's still like a beautiful afternoon. We might go for a family walk. I do need to make more of our healthy Snickers little dates, so I think maybe I'll whip those up now while I still have the time. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I have like slightly modified our Snicker date recipe. So
this is about to be fucking thrilling content. The same stupid peanut butter dates that we've seen her make 17 million fucking times. But now we'll get to see some slight modifications. I'm sure it will be groundbreaking, revolutionary content.
Some organic visual dates. These are so good. I love dates. Back when I worked on a farm long ago, that was when I first tried dates, and they were just so good. And if you freeze dates, like you can do a lot with dates. If you freeze them, they have such like a caramely consistency and taste. They're like such a great little healthy snack. And then also, I know people use them like in recipes and stuff too as sweeteners. They're great in smoothies. They're just like bomb.com. I think they're like high in fiber. Yeah, they've got some good fiber. Anyway, love them for the Snicker date recipe. So I've modified it a little bit since getting back on WW. So I'm going to show you guys how I make them now. So instead of peanut butter, I use PB Fit, and I just mix it with water, and it tastes just as good as peanut butter. And then I put a couple of little peanuts inside. Sometimes I'll do like chopped almonds, but literally just like, it's just to add like a little bit of a crunchy texture to it. And then the chocolate chips I have in here are the low sugar Lily's chocolate chips. So I'll show you guys how I make them if you missed it. If you like Snickers, Yara and I have one of these like every night. So I usually calculate a Snicker date to have between 2 and 3 points.
Well, you don't have them every night because you haven't made them in quite a while. We haven't seen you make them and you haven't talked about them, so...
Depending on how big they are, but it tastes like candy, nature's candy. So one thing I've really found is that
if this bitch was really eating these stupid dates and clementines like candy, as she says, she would not be as huge as she is. She would have a jawline and one chin.
You do your dates, like the setup of it first, where, okay, and side note, also I'm all over the place. Don't buy them pre-pitted. I've done that before. They have a way better consistency if you buy them still with the pit inside. They're way more tender. They kind of dry out, I feel like, when they're pitted. So I just cut it, open it up, and remove the pit. And then I'm going to lay them all out on a parchment piece of paper on a baking sheet. And I like to fill them with the PB Fit, a couple peanuts, close it up, then put them in the freezer and let them get firm, because then they're way easier to dip into your melted chocolate, and then back in the freezer. Well, before you put them back in, a little bit of coarse sea salt, and just try it.
That PB powder is so disgusting, in my opinion. I would rather save the calories from the actual peanuts and just, make sure that I have calories to have a little bit of actual peanut butter in it. If you accommodate your macros for the day, you could easily enjoy one or two of these with actual peanut butter in, and it would taste a lot better, I bet. So what's different about this recipe? Is it that she put peanuts in it? Did she say what she adjusted? I don't know.
So much easier to dip into the chocolate. So I try to like scrape the excess off, so I want it to last for every single one. And these do firm up kind of quickly, so I hit it with a sprinkle of sea salt. So good. So I've got some fresh broccoli puree for Anderson. We're gonna have dinner and put him to bed soon.
Big ideas.
I don't know, you guys, the glasses might be growing on me a little bit. You know why I like them? They don't hit my cheeks at all, and they don't have nose pads. Like, they're like small enough, but they're also not like too, like, I wish they were a little bit wider because I have a bigger face, but like I don't hate the amount of width.
I understand wanting bigger glasses. I have a round face as well, and I love to have like really large glasses. They look really flattering. I can't imagine like having to be worried though about glasses hitting my cheeks. Like, it's because she's so humongous. Her face, really, I keep saying it. I can't get over it. Every vlog. Her face is looking humongous. It's looking rounder and rounder. I don't understand how she's allegedly losing weight, but like looking fatter.
All things considered. Anyway, late night sweet tooth. I made myself a little protein root beer float with a diet root beer, and then just a splash of the Core Power vanilla. Tastes literally like a root beer float. And if you get a little hungry before bed, it helps with that. But if you guys remember the American Eagle dresses, well, the one that I got when we went to the outlets, you guys liked how it looked, but I don't know. I already had returned it, and I ordered the XXL because I felt like the XL was just like, a little too tight. And I know
I thought she didn't want to order clothes because she's losing weight.
On a weight loss journey, but it just felt really uncomfortable, and I want to be able to like enjoy the dress this summer. And they were on sale.
But girl, you are a weight loss queen. You're dropping the pounds. You would have been swimming in that XL, I'm sure, in like the next 2 weeks.
Also got this blue stripe. Like I ended up getting them for $40 each, which was really good because on the price tag it was $65. So all right, I love this dress though. I'm hopeful that this one will be good. Fingers crossed. Let's try it on before I take my makeup off and get into bed. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Oh, it's so much like, oh my god, it's kind of like way bigger than the extra large, but does it have pockets? Yes, I forgot I had pockets. Oh, it's so good. Hold on, let me get in the mirror. So much better. I need to steam it or iron it, but like, oh my gosh, way more room, so much more comfortable. The other one was just way too tight, but this is so cute. Like this.
She needs to wear a bra. For real. It would help her overall shape so much. She would look like less sloppy and everything if her boobs were just, more rounded and lifted and smushed together a little bit. It's just not doing much for her to not wear a bra. This dress also, I don't remember what the other one looked like, but this looks like it fits her perfectly. The fact that she's just like tugging at that elastic to try to pull it away from her body to demonstrate that there's extra room. I don't believe it. It fits you perfectly, girl. It's not roomy at all. It's your size.
This drop little V waist, I just feel like it's so flattering and pretty. Yay! And I love this blue one. Yeah, we're gonna be wearing this a lot this summer. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love.
I need to try to remember this and count how many times throughout the summer we actually see her wear it.
With this dress. Okay, time. I hate when makeup gets on glasses. I don't know why it just feels like so grimy. Time to get nice and fresh and clean. I'm going to use my face mask again tonight, the Current Body face mask. I ended up looking up all these different like reviews of it, and it just looks like, I don't know, there's some really, really good results with it. It can also really help.
She doing her skincare in the new dress?
With like reducing redness, and you guys know I'm very naturally like red in the cheeks, and I mean the results I saw for people, they have like a huge difference in firmness and like filling in fine lines. I don't know, I think it just feels like nice to like take 10 minutes to feel like you're doing something good for you. It's a little.
If you want to do something good for you, Alex, eat a fucking vegetable. Eat chicken and rice and vegetables every single day, and like that's it. Fuel your body and put good things into your body to actually lose some weight. That would be doing something good for you. Go to the gym. Actually take working out seriously. That would do something good for you. And don't bullshit me here that this 10 minutes a day in your fucking LED mask is all the self-care that you do. Your entire life revolves around making your life more comfortable for yourself and doing things for yourself, finding things to buy for yourself, finding ways to skimp out on what you have to buy for others. Your life is like one big vacation and one big Alex party.
Me time, crawl into bed, put on your face mask. I put the eye inserts in mine from the beginning, but like seriously, not everyone does. Like you put the eye little inserts in if you are more sensitive to light, and I'm telling you, I took them out for a second because I was like, are these not supposed to be on? And it was way too bright. So if you have sensitive eyes, the inserts definitely help, but like it's bright. But it's only for 10 minutes anyway. But I'm gonna wash my face, and then without any other skincare on, I'm gonna put on my mask and chill out for 10 minutes and drink my drink. All right, let's fire this baby up. Oh yeah, I guess because I was just like curious because like once I started doing something at all researchy, this is the version 2, so it has like the strap under the chin, so you get tightening under the chin as well. Whereas
Girl, are you not humiliated by yourself when you say this shit? Talking about firming under your chin. Under which one? Which chin? Because you got about 4 of them. And you had chin lipo. So what the hell firming do you need? You've had chin lipo and gastric bypass, and you're on your 7th round of Weight Watchers, and you're losing weight, right? You're really doing it this time. I could not get on and be talking about that. Like, it's just embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. And she doesn't get embarrassed by it, but others see it and are embarrassed for her.
The last one did not. So pretty cool. But I took my contacts out earlier, as you know, so I can't really see much. So maybe I'm going to meditate. I need to get back into meditation. I was really on my meditation grind for a while. It's like, I don't want to make excuses because there's no excuses, but like being a busy mom, trying to keep up with work. I know I'm still okay, I have help and, but it's just like, you have to be a little bit more just intentional about making time for yourself. Like it's not just as natural.
Girl, this is really like pissing me off. As I just got done ranting, her whole entire life is about her, So much of what she does is about her. She has free time out her ass. She doesn't work. I don't think actually takes care of her son all day. She splits childcare responsibilities with her husband. And I'm not sure if she has a nanny. She hasn't said she has, you know, and I'm not trying to overly speculate, but how much do we see her throughout the day? I mean, when she's vlogging and everything, and how much does she actually have her son with her? Whether he's, quote, napping or, you know, just off somewhere that we're not really sure. So someone else is watching him. She has time. Do have 10 minutes a day to meditate. Don't give me this shit that you don't, or like that because you had a baby that you now really have to be extra intentional about finding those 10 minutes for yourself. You don't. Most mothers absolutely do. And I will stand up and clap for them and give them all the kudos. You, I will not, because you have no excuse.
As it is before kids, or just like as simple, like you just think of it more, but you know, not having as much free time. You just have to be very intentional about like making some time for yourself to.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Such a bullshitter. A professional bullshitter.
You know, the little things like meditating to take care of yourself. So I should get back into meditating. I really should. If you ever want to get into it, I really liked Headspace. It was a really great way. Actually, that really set the foundation for me learning how to meditate. Like it really like just taught me how to, like, the biggest thing I learned from that was letting your thoughts flow by like clouds, and you just acknowledge them and let them pass by. You just acknowledge a thought if it comes into your head, but then release it. Like, you don't hyperfixate on it. You don't freak out about it. You just let it flow. And that's helped a lot with like my anxiety too. But anyway, food for thought. But this is what I'm going to be doing. And then probably just watch a little TV, but I'm tired. I'm tired from our springifying today, but I hope you guys.
I bet you are. That counts as activity for you. You shouldn't be so tired from dumping some soil into a fucking raised flower bed. Holy hell.
Had fun springifying with us. Let us know, what do you do to springify? You can get some flowers, you're gonna put up a fresh wreath, like are you doing yard work? What's your favorite way to get springy? And thank you again to Lowe's for sponsoring this video. Check them out. Check out the products down below that we bought today. And I'll catch you guys again in a few days. Bye.
I will close by saying that I do love to meditate, and I like to use the Calm app. I've never used Headspace, but I really like the Calm app. And I do think that meditation is great for everybody to do, just to work on like general non-reactivity and things like that. It's a really good tool. Alex is still looking bigger than ever and just being a fucking bullshit artist in this vlog, talking about how she apparently doesn't have time for herself anymore when all we see her do is do things for herself. I can't get over that. That really like got my blood pressure up a little bit. All right, well, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.